Hi, my name is Megan. I am a productivity nerd and a planner nerd as well. And I'm a blogger and a writer. And today I wanted to do a video about something I've been doing in my planner for the past few weeks, and that is the Level 10 Life. If you haven't heard of it, Boho Berry does this, and she's done a video on it as well. It's basic, and she got it from a book called The Miracle Morning. And so basically what it is you break your life into 10 different categories. And this is good for me because I tend to be very focused on, say, one area of my life, and I let other areas of my life sort of suffer for it. And so this makes sure you have goals in different areas of your life and not just one or two. I've kind of adapted it for myself in that my 10 categories are not the original 10 categories that were in the book or that Boho Berry uses in her video. But I have found this to be very useful in kind of gauging where my life is at in different areas, as well as where it's headed I do it on a weekly basis. And so in each of these 10 categories, what I've done is I've written down some goals to pursue, say weekly goals or monthly goals, or just things I'd like to do relating to those categories. And what that does is gives me a jump start to if I'm feeling lost or I'm feeling that, say my social life has dragged down, I can look at that list and look at different things I can do to improve in that area. And you rank yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 in each of the categories. And I do this on a weekly basis. Then at the end of the month, which I'll show you in a minute, I get in and I will sort of rank myself throughout the entire month and see how it compares to the previous month, and sort of write new goals, sort of change it, update the process a little bit. And so I, for one, have found this very useful, and so I just wanted to show you guys my process, because since it's beginning of August, I will make my August Level 10 Life spread in my planner right now. I'll show you guys that process, as well as sort of how I set this up in my weekly spreads as well. So I think that's basically it. So I will see you guys later and hope you enjoy. Thanks. Hi, so I've never done this before without a tripod, and since I'm filming this on my iPhone, I don't have a tripod for that. So I'm just like putting this up on some boxes and books, and hoping it stays steady. So just bear with me for right now. This is my planner. I'm using it kind of as a bullet journal style planner. It is a Webster's Pages Traveler's Notebook. I've had it for a few months and I'm loving it. I've got a system down to where it won't matter what I have in here, whether it's, right now it's Moleskine Kaye notebooks, or if I print my own inserts, or even if I move into a ring bound planner, it won't matter, since I have a system that is easily transferable no matter what I'm in. So let's go to my Level 10 Life spread, which is in my last notebook. And that is this. Now, a couple things that are different for me from what Boho Berry does or what's in the Miracle Morning. One, as you'll see, I don't do the circle chart. I do a simple bar graph that's easy for me to draw. I'm not very artistic, and so that's just what I decided to do. And then some of my categories are a little different. I kind of adapted them to what was relevant for my life. So my 10 categories are family, personal development, spirituality, finance and career, social, fun and recreation, giving and contribution, physical environment, health and fitness, and writing. And so maybe a week or two into July, I actually made this chart and sort of ranked myself according to where I felt I was right then. And then under each category, I put a couple goals to sort of aim for and each week, and basically these, or if I wasn't sure about something, a rating, I would look back and say, what of these goals have I accomplished? It would give me something to go toward, like what could I do in spirituality? Well, I've written meditate daily. If I wasn't sure what to do with family, I've written a couple of things there as well. And so that was just give me a springboard to help me in those areas if I was feeling kind of stuck or not knowing what to do. And so what I did is I incorporated this into my weekly spreads. And so if you'll see, I have a level 10 life weekly chart where I kind of every week rank myself, and so I can not only see how I'm doing on a monthly basis, but on a weekly basis where I'm remembering things. If I did better than last week, it's kind of harder to remember on a month-to-month basis, so you might be rating almost on a different curve every month, but on a week-to-week basis, it is, I think, much easier to be more consistent in your rankings, so you get a more true idea if you're improving or stagnating, or things are getting worse in your life. And so I did that every week, and that's this week. And so now going back to the original July spread for my level 10 life, I have actually gone and I did 3 weeks in July, and I've wrote down what I ranked myself in each category for each of the 3 weeks and came up with an average, so I can just write down how I did in each of the 10 categories. And so what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do it different for August. For July, I had already color coded in my ranking at the beginning of July, and now I'm just gonna like mark off where I think I was at the end of the 3 weeks that I was working on this for July. For August, I'm not gonna color it in until the end of the month, so that will be my end ranking, and I'm just gonna mark my beginning ranking to see how I compared. But for now, I'm just going to work and mark where I am now instead of basically just doing the opposite. You see what I mean? So now after that, I'm going to go ahead and write down the 10 categories so I don't forget them, but I'm going to make my August spread. Okay, so that is my version of the Level 10 life so far. And now the final step is to reevaluate what I want my goals for each category to be. And I've left 3 spaces after each category to write down my goals. And so that is the final step. And so I'm going to do that off camera. Because some of these are kind of personal and I don't know what I'm going to write. And so I just don't want you looking at me forever. But yeah, that is basically how I do my Level 10 life. And like I said, it's been adapted for me, and I like doing it weekly and just doing a reevaluation every month. That way I have more consistency in the way I track things, and it's a lot easier to track, say, on a program like Excel. I could easily create a line chart to see how I'm improving my life in different areas and what still needs to improve. So that's basically it. Please comment down below if you do your own version of Level 10 Life or any other kind of productivity programs to help you be more productive in different areas of your life. So until next time, bye.